Right.
And I'm sure you've been to Turkey or Istanbul at least once
I
in your lives.
I did. Yes.
Um, yes. Also, the Arabic-speaking people and the Ottoman Turks in the past, over 400 years, the Arabic nations today were under the Ottoman Turks. So we have a lot of common in common in the from the history and from the culture. I am a former Muslim, was raised in a Muslim home, and through the witness of an American soldier in NATO in Turkey, I came to Christ in 1979. So when I first became a believer, I thought maybe I am the first and the only Turkish person to receive Christ. But later that year, I went to Izmir to study in the university. I was introduced to the other Turkish believers, and there were about 15 or 20 people. And in all of Turkey, out of 70 million in those years, there were only about 200 Bible believing believers. And there were only 3 local churches, Bible churches. But in 40 years now, 43 years, we have over 10,000 believers out of 200. So I have seen a lot of people come to Christ when I lived in Turkey, and also I'm living in Germany in the last 30 years. So, but we have contact. Often we travel to Turkey and come back, and we also have ministry, local church ministries in Europe among the Turkish-speaking peoples. God has started something new among the Turks. And remember, the Turks took Islam to Europe, and they carried the flag of Islam to wherever they went. And but today, in the first time in their history, people come to know Christ in a personal way. And we are witnesses of this, and God is using our ministries on TV channels and on the local ministries. We have everyday people writing to us, and they say, thank you, Brother Memdu. We have chance to hear the gospel. Keep preaching the word, and believers and non-believers keep watching us every day. And we don't know how many believers came to. I mean, people believe became believers through these programs, but God knows. But we are privileged with the ABN SAT that we have ongoing live shows, weekly live shows, and these are not only on satellite but also on YouTube videos, and also a lot of people watch us on Facebook.
Pastor Mamdouh, could you just share with our viewers the impact of ABN's ministry on your ministry and also on the Turkish people in Turkey? How is that impacting your ministry? How is ABN is impacting your ministry?
ABN is new in the Turkish work, I should say, and their satellite programs are watched by some people. Of course, I don't know how many people are watching, but we are promoting these live shows on internet, and most people watch us on internet because I cannot follow. I don't know how many people are watching from through the satellites. Brother Bassett should have a lot their stats better than I do. But ABN just started in the last 2 or 3 years these live shows. The second year, brother, right? Now the second year we have. But we also had discipleship lessons a couple years ago, and these are available also on internet, and people can watch them. We promote them, all these videos. People go and watch all these discipleship lessons, and people write to us, and they watched it. So we are privileged that the Lord is using these programs.
Amen. Let me just go to Dr. Bassam. Dr. Bassam, your ministry has impacted the Arab world and the Middle East in so many ways, and now over 17 years seeing God's work through ABN. What is your vision with regards to the mission of ABN across the Middle East and